and no one's giving me the finger.
I feel like I've just driven out of the tunnel into Jurassic Park. Railmen bake. My life face is something like this. This boat needs about 50 grand's worth of hammerite spending on it. If that goes, that's it. That is it. I'll be down there. I won't lie, I'm scared about that. Yes! Yes! Go on! Right, well, we're not out of the woods yet, but oh my God. Oh, right. Let's hope then that were it. Oh, I am actually a bit lightheaded. Just calm down. I think now, in the light of everything, I want to be on the other side of the Pyrenees, because I've just been thinking about weather, and the fact that it could snow, you know, all these different things. You could say I'm being a bit of a worrier, but look what I've just been through. So, you know, maybe it's not a bad thing to be a little bit of a worrier sometimes. Right, so where I'm heading for, I've never been before, is to meet up with some new friends I made when I was last here earlier this year, and I stopped at this place up in the hills, and there were this lovely couple there, David and Kath. Hi David and Kath, and we've kept in touch, and I'm going to meet them now. It's quite a long drive today because I'm pushing through. It's going to be 3 hours, but I don't care as long as it's not on roads like this. Oh, wow. That's changed since last night. I tell you what I'm missing. Straight away, I've just come from Ireland, and here I am now in Spain, and no one's giving me the finger. Just past people and I'm giving them the finger. No one's giving me the finger back. Oh, I do miss that. I really like that in Ireland. Do you know, I think I'm craving a bit of snow. I don't mean like snow where I'm in danger. I mean snow like where I'm parked up somewhere comfortable, I've got the log fire burning, I can get out. I don't know if I can do any skiing at the moment with my knee as it is. It's like, it seems to get better and then it gets worse again. I don't know. Well, I'll certainly give it a try. I feel like I've just driven out of the tunnel into Jurassic Park. Oh wow, it's like I'm driving into autumn. Spectacular. Whoa! How does that happen? It looks... Where's all the trees gone and everything? Is that crazy or is it me? We were in a valley full of trees, all autumnal, with a massive lake at the side, river, sorry, at the side of us. We've gone through a short tunnel, and it was a short tunnel, and now there's no autumnal colours whatsoever. Completely different landscape, apart from it's mountainous still, and a tiny little stream. Come on. They must have got a batch of cheap speed bumps because they're ferocious. They've got a lot of them, like where you wouldn't possibly be speeding anyway. Anyway, we're here, I think.
After 200 meters, you will reach your destination.
Bonjour, monsieur! So, in case you didn't know, railmen bake. I've just decided. So I'm making some sugar-free chocolate biscuits, because of late I've been really bad at buying chocolate biscuits. Every time I go to a supermarket, I walk in the door going, no chocolate biscuits, no chocolate biscuits, and I come out with chocolate biscuits. So I thought, okay, what can I do? So this basically is almond flour with psyllium husk, erythritol and stevia, a bit of vanillin powder, baking powder, unsweetened chocolate powder, cocoa powder that is, and then I've got 1 egg, and I'm just melting some butter in the oven, and then I'm going to bake them at gas mark 4 for about 15 minutes, and hopefully they're edible and will stop me from buying the really bad stuff from the supermarket. Oh, and what a place to do it. Let me show you where I am. At this lake, I think it's called Bousson, this area. Went for a run this morning as well. Not very far, to be fair. Need to make this into like a cookie dough. I do standing for a little bit as well. So let's attempt to make some cookies. I suppose that's about right, isn't it? One beautiful cookie. Let's do this. Right, so 10 minutes and just check on them, and then another 5. Clear it. Minutes. Give them a teeny bit longer. I want to just be browned on the edges a little bit. Good morning, so here we are, it's ferry day again. I'm about to catch the ferry. Well, I say I'm about to. Today I'm catching the ferry from Algeciras near Gibraltar to Tangier Med in Morocco. I'm so excited, extremely nervous, because you know I don't have a good track record with ferries. So far this morning, I set off at about 5 a.m. I woke up early and I thought I'll go to this 24-hour laundry. I got to the 24-hour laundry, but it's in a closed car park that isn't open 24 hours. So it's not really a 24-hour laundry. I got on my phone while I was hanging around, and I'd seen yesterday when I was at the ticket office that drones aren't allowed in Morocco, and I thought I could just wing it. You know, if I kind of like squirrel it away somewhere, then I might get away with it. Anyway, when I've looked, apparently the X-ray, your van going in, coming out, they're specifically looking for drones, and all they do is ask you all the time, where's your drone, where's your drone? My life face is something like this. So there's no way I can get away with lying if I had the drone on the van and saying that I've not got it. It'd just be blatantly obvious that I were lying. So I've now gone back to where I set off at 5 o'clock this morning, dropped the drone off with Carlos, and which was really good, by the way. I don't think they charge for that service. It's just brilliant, really, really good and helpful. So I've dropped that off there. Now going back to said 24-hour laundry, which hopefully I've got access to where it is now. And I might even catch a later ferry, because I'm thinking, let's see how it goes, take the pressure off myself. If I want to do a bit of shopping or something like that, then now's the time to do it. So fingers crossed. So I've come back and it's raining, and there is no parking spaces left. So I'm parked down on the road here now, and I've just got to walk back in the rain. I'm not going to be beaten by this. I'm determined, no matter what's thrown at me, unless of course this machine don't work when I get there. But I'm determined to give it my best shot. I really, really want to have my laundry done before I go to Morocco. I've got so much that needs doing. Right, so I think I'm here. I used the sat-nav, but then the sat-nav were telling me to go somewhere where the street signs were looking different, so I dropped the sat-nav, followed the street signs, sensible thing to do, and it got me here. There were a few bits where there were like a left and a right, no signage whatsoever, and you just had to take a gamble basically, toss a coin. Anyway, I'm here now. Someone's checked my ticket and that's about it. Really queue. I'm taking this moment, I'd forgotten, I'm downloading the Morocco offline map so that I've got that when we get there. So I'm just going to sit back and relax and hope the van will start when they call us on. Well, the van started. So the vehicle in front of me, there's no driver there, so I couldn't go. Anyway, it's no disaster. It's just funny. So we're almost an hour past sailing time, and now we're moving. It looks like they're going to put us on a different boat to the one that we've been waiting for. They've only just started loading the one that we've been waiting for, and it looks like they're putting us on a boat that the cars are just coming off on. So it's going to be getting on a bit when we get to the other side, and I've got to sort out insurance at that side and other bits and bobs, SIM card and stuff like that. So I might just end up parking up somewhere and dealing with that lot tomorrow. What a palaver. Finally. So it's 3:10 for this 2 o'clock sailing, but I'm on the boat now, that's the main thing. I won't say what could possibly go wrong. I've not had a good experience, have I, with boats. Anyway, I'm on it. Do you remember in the old days where you had to fill in like a little card when you were going into a country with your passport details and stuff like that? Just had to fill in one of them, which is like going back in time. So it's a posh one. I might go for a swim later on. The tops of the banister missing and rusted away. It just needs to do this one more journey really. This boat has seen better days. I'd say we're one step away from scrap. This boat needs about 50 grand's worth of hammerite spending on it. Now I'm getting really excited. I have to say there's something about this rusty old bucket that has charm, considering that I'm going to the place where Casablanca were filmed. It kind of wouldn't be fitting, would it, if I were in something all brand spanking new and modern. Exciting. Truly exciting.
Big yellows rumbling, ferry moan blue. Western heat peeling the afternoon glow. Hearts beating like a drum. Morocco's calling and here I come. Goodbye to the known, hello to the wild. Colors and chaos and eyes of a child. I'm never one thrilled, no plan in my hand. Me and Big Yellow becoming a man.
So I'm new to Morocco. If you're coming to Morocco on the ferry, once you've filled in that little form that I told you about earlier, you also need your passport, and I left mine in the van. A member of staff very kindly escorted me down below decks to get my passport. I don't know how to manage it. Everybody else seemed to get that memo, I never got it. Anyway, it's done now, I've stamped it. This is it, this is the X-ray scanner. Well, there's definitely something going on because there's loads of motorbikes arriving this morning. Right, that's it. I've got a SIM card, I've got money. I've not got the best rate because you don't get the best rate here. Incidentally, if anybody else is coming, the cash machine that's nearest to where you get your insurance is the best rate that I could see anyway. Yeah, so I've got so much paperwork, it's ridiculous. I've got 2 little pieces of paper that are for, one for the bike, one for the van. I've got the insurance, one for the bike, one for the van. I've got to carry them with me when I'm with each vehicle. I've got to take the logbook with me when I'm riding the bike, as well as the little bit of paper, as well as the insurance, as well as my passport. And my insurance was for 3 months, £200 per vehicle. I thought the motorbike might have been cheaper, but it's not. You can only get third-party insurance, which I'm not really happy about. I did try for the month leading up to me coming out here. I emailed companies to ask them, and because I could use Google Translate then, so I emailed Moroccan companies and had no joy apart from a response each time saying ring up, and when I messaged back saying do you speak English if I ring up, they just didn't respond. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So just have to be extra careful. Don't do anything silly. It's not like me anyway, is it? So I'm going to go. I'm hungry, but I don't want to stay in the port all day. You know, I just want to get out of here. So let's get on our way. This is it. We're off. First impressions. It's very cold. I think it's about 3 degrees outside. I tell you what, I'm glad I didn't try and tackle this in the dark. I've been driving 2 minutes and I'm already like, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for coming along with me on my journey and keeping me company. I really do appreciate it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to join me on future episodes.